God has been preparing you these last several years for what's next. And now you get to go experience what's next. And maybe you don't feel ready for it. Maybe you don't feel prepared. Maybe you keep hoping that you can just put off being an adult a little while longer. Graduates, hear me. You're ready. You're ready. What will it look like? Well, you're going to continue to be Christ's ambassador. Every week after our sermons, after our messages, after our services, I say, remember, we are Chi Alpha, Christ's ambassadors. That's where our name comes from. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 20. We are therefore Christ's ambassadors. Years ago, I began to reflect on that and think, what does it mean to be an ambassador for Christ? And that's where I came up with the definition I give you every week. Ambassadors are people who make friends on their nation's behalf and advance their national interests wherever they find themselves. That's what an ambassador is about. They build friendships with purpose. Graduates, that's what you're about too. Whether you go work for Google or you go work on Wall Street, whether you work in America or Asia, wherever you find yourself, be an ambassador for Christ. Keep doing that. And then 10 years from now, 20 years from now, I hope that we meet again. And you look back upon your experience at Stanford, your time in Chi Alpha, and you say something very much like, man, those were great times. I remember this funny story, this event that happened. That was the first time that I shared my faith with a very aggressive skeptic. That was the first time I stepped into worship leadership, or that I began to lead a life group, or that I prayed for more than an hour. I read the Bible all the way through. Whatever spiritual milestones or markers you might have from these last several years, I hope you celebrate them. But also look back upon them and say, wasn't that cute? But I've gone so much further. Like David, once I fought the lion, now I'm fighting a giant. That you will have leveled up.